We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball is next. Mike Montgomery will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
So digging in now, Jose Iglesias. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Softly hit out to short. And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
They're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Late that time for a strike. Montgomery has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. 2-1 the count. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. All even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler is there. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Trey Mancini. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And here's Renato Nunez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. One and one. Has a look, now the pitch. Mancini, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this is fouled at the plate. 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can help.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Orioles. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Keegan Aiken gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting second.
A chance now from McKay to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that They have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
With Merrifield next to bat as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, guys, I'm interested to take a look at this team in game 1 of this road trip right now. They have to play better. They took it on the chin, recent homestand, only winning 2 games. But I'll tell you what, today they're putting a guy out on the mound that can execute down and away. I look for him to set the tone.
And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Batting fourth. The right
so a
fielder.
man at third here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 8th.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team.
Dozier.
And now a pitch on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Two and 2 to Hunter Dozier. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's 2-0 Kansas City. Ready now, Anthony Santander. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Fouled off. The 1-1 home is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year. As the Orioles have cut into the deficit, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll start this one at 274. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. No outs, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. On deck, the powerful Chris Davis. Full count, 3-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting 7th.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Chris Davis at the plate now as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there, 0-2. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 8th.
Now at the plate, Rio Ruiz. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Soler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Orioles get one back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Royals 2 and the Orioles 1. Last half of the second set to go. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now a pitch on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, right to him. And there's 1 away.
Batting 7th.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
No balls and a strike to count. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. high in the air down the right field line. Mancini is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Batting 8, the first baseman.
Now to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's 1 for 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Severino, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that once, and now we go full count.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Pedro Severino has retired to start the third. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Skied into straightaway right. Soler is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready now for Baltimore. Ramon Urias flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. There's a fastball on the inner third taken.
More high fastballs than this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They still trail it here 2-1. Bottom of the third now. Digging in, Brett Phillips. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball swung on and missed.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Severino corrals it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout.
Number 27.
Back to the top of the order now, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Grounded to third. But that.
Alex Gordon.
Into the box now. Alex Gordon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0. Line towards center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 50. Second baseman.
So two men are on with one man out, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. He's set, and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Line hard to center field. Hayes is there. 2 gone.
The right field. Number 12. Jorge Soler.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
1-1 the count now. 1-1 the pitch.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The bouncer to the left side. Iglesias is there. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So here's Trey Mancini. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 16. Trey Mancini.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
The 1-0 home. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
3-1. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Mondesi picks it up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now back.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. In there, and it's 0-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Phillips is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in to try it again, Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lays off 1-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Orioles lead 1. They're down 2-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Hunter Dozier digging in now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes. Scorched to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. Low throw and a nice pick by Davis to get the out at first.
The catcher, number
Ready
13.
for another chance? Salvador Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
1-1 the count. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to
Hill.
expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
Swing and a liner. And Davis will just watch this go by. It's a fair ball. Throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Now batting, number 66.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
To the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 0-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. The 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. New inning set to get underway. Stepping into the box, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there, strike one. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
That's a ball. The count is 1-2.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact. 1
ball, no strikes to count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's beaten 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And it's fouled away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch coming. Here it is. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. Our score remains 2-1. Bottom of the inning now. In now, Brett Phillips. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Line to the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting, number 27.
Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Hit hard to short. Iglesias is up with it. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Alex Gordon. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And this will be fouled away.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Whit Merrifield is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. 2 out with the man at first. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. From the belt, kicks and deals. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Striding into the box, Ramon Urias, and then he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
On a line, that's a base hit.
The right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
Now pitching for the Royals.
So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Hit out towards second. Merrifield picks it up. The second for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Up next for the Orioles.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Renato Nunez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started. Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And that's over. 3-1. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle in our hands.
Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Anthony Santander the next to bat. 0-1 the count. Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Now another 1-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gordon is there. And that retires the side. Orioles lead 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. In is Jorge Soler. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now batting, Hunter Dozier. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. One out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Popped him up. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are two gone now.
The catcher, number 13.
So coming to the plate, Salvador Perez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
That's out.
On its way is pitch number 75. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball two. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he fouls this one off. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Ian Kennedy is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 31, Ian Kennedy.
Settling in now, Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Count now a ball and a strike. Lifted down the line in left. Gordon will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. One gone now in the Baltimore 7th. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Ready on 1 and 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Gordon is there, and that's the 3rd out. Brendan Bailey gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start.
Brandon Bailey.
So striding forward now, Maikel Franco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Maikel.
Here's the first pitch to him. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Count 1-0.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. And the pitch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Pitch on the way. On line, that's a base hit into left field. So that's how they'll start out their half of the seventh inning.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Number 66.
Stepping in now, Ryan O'Hearn. Weak grounder down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A runner at first with no outs here. 2-1 to the Royals' first baseman.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball three.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Relay to Davis, and indeed it's a double play.
Now batting, center fielder
Brett Phillips will bat next. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Lifted the other way to left center. Hayes on the run for it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals. Stepping into the box, Pedro Severino. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Scott Barlow been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
for the Royals.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
In now for the O's, Ramon Urias. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 2-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Iglesias is calling for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Alex Gordon. Last time through was a base hit.
Gordon.
Pitch on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Into center field. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another
Now
hard
back,
hit single.
second
3 for
baseman.
4 right there. He's
Whit.
looking super solid at the plate.
Merrifield. Your
Bubba
attention,
Starling
please.
will be summoned now to be the
Running at
pinch
third
runner.
for the Royals. Number 11, Bubba Starling.
With Merrifield next to hit, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's running. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
A dive, but he's back. The 1-2. Back to him on the mound. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
Number 12.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so
Jorge.
frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there
Jorge.
and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. To short, hit hard. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
Now
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer is not gonna do too much damage.
Here comes Mancini, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the run is in to score from second, and it's a 4-1 game.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. To third. A tag for 1. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and 1 man left on. We've played 8 full. It's the Royals 4 and the Orioles 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. A defensive change for the Royals. Now playing left field.
Tim Hill comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching for the Royals. Number 54, Tim Hill.
At the plate, Trey Mancini. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Another 0-2 coming. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. Is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard to third. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Now back.
Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Fouled off. Hill, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Ball even at 2-2. Baltimore down to their final strike. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And now this crowd announced at around 33,000 come to their feet. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Striding in once again, Austin Hayes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Popped him up. Perez is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Kansas City jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mike Montgomery with his 4th win this season. Keegan Aiken pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Tim Hill wraps it up for the save, his 10th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.